Hey everybody, it's Lynn from A Bit of Birdsong. It feels like forever since I did a video of a journal. I wanted to show you this one that I finished up day before yesterday, I think. I wanted to do a video of this one yesterday, but I didn't get around to it. I love this. This is my planner, and let me grab something real quick. If you've been watching my videos for a little while, you know that I've done reviews for Clever Fox, and this is the first planner that I ordered from Clever Fox, and they were kind enough to give this to me. I did use pretty much the whole planner, and the style that I chose was laid out in a way, or I should say is laid out in a way where you have a whole page for a day and it has the time slots. I've always used planners like this in the past. I really liked this one a lot. I like the size. It's a size that you can just tuck into a bag. But the second time they contacted me again and asked me if I wanted to try another planner, and I decided to go for something different. This planner is it's a little different. It's a pro planner. It's large. You have all of the days here on one page, and you don't have any time slots. You do have like weekly priorities, to-do list. I'm gonna be completely honest, it is an excellent planner. The quality is good. You can see I went ahead and put the dates in. I have been using this. So here is a week where I'll show you. I mean, there's not anything on here too personal. But you can see I absolutely did use it, and I like it, but I don't love it. I love the planner, but not the format. I love this format. So Clever Fox makes an excellent planner. I will just say that I definitely approve of them. But I like this size better, and I like this format better. I like a little bit more space on every day to break things down. For the past, well, I've mentioned it a couple of times. For the past month or two, I've been getting more and more maybe depressed. It's not major. Nobody needs to worry about me. I've now talk about major depression. My dad dealt with major depression. He did 2 or 3 tours in Vietnam, and he actually had the shock treatment, which we hear about, but you know, do you know anybody who's really had it? My dad had that, and he dealt with, I think, sometimes a really major depression. Mine is more situational. I tend to let things overwhelm me, and overall I feel extremely happy most of the time. But the situation that we've all been living in, I mean, it's enough to make anybody feel low energy. So I just, working on the image zine, which I apologize, it's out really, really late. I decided to make a planner page, and it might improve. I might improve upon it for next month or the next month or tomorrow. I don't know. It might be perfect the way it is for me, and you're welcome to use it. All of this is free. I tend to think of time in like chunks of time. You know, I have things that I want to remember to do in the mornings, things that I want to remember at bedtime, maybe certain supplements, you know, just self-care, things like that. And then appointments. I don't have to have specific times already sort of pre-planned or pre-printed into this, but I do like to have room to write things down. I love these images. They're very muted so that you can write on top of this. This is a whole page for one day or date. So yes, honestly, this could be expensive to print out 30 days worth of this if you buy ink cartridges. I use HP Instant Ink, and I really like that because they keep up online with how much ink I have in my cartridges. And I don't pay as much as I used to pay when I was going out and buying cartridges at some place like Staples or Walmart or Sam's Club. So this is my most recent journal / planner. I've got quite a few pages in here to plan and keep up with things, and I want to see if this will help me get back on track. You know, just even getting my energy back up there to do the things I was doing before. There are a lot of pretty images in this month's zine. I love that. That's from the ABC and XYZ of bee culture. And I just put the butterfly on top of that. That's from my collection. That's the cover of a really old gardening catalog. So I just wanted to share the planner. I love it. I love the way it turned out. There's an X. Look at the beads. So they're all glass beads. I thought the blue was pretty, kind of a contrast with the pink, and there's a little bit of blue inside on this fabric. I just love that. Now about the fabric, I have more of this. I have this fabric, this beautiful floral, the black with the bees, and then this is yet another fabric. Some of it is Waverly. I believe this fabric is a screen print. They're gorgeous fabrics. I bought these fabrics especially to make a new journal. So let's walk outside. Before we go out, I just wanted to say hello. I just got off work about an hour ago and came home. You can hear the neighbor kids. I've got some potatoes that are growing. You remember when I planted those? They've gone wild. So I put buckets of soil on those when I got home, and then came out here and worked in my planter for a little bit. So I want to show you some things I've done in the yard. It's really pretty and I think you'll like it. I've got my big hair bun going on. The yard is really, really pretty. We've had a lot of rain lately. Let me show you this bowl. That's one of my antique bowls. Goodness, it probably shouldn't be outside, but it is. The animals like to have water out here, and that is just nothing but rainwater. We've had a lot of rain. But getting over here, so let's go look at the potatoes. I had to go buy a roll of fencing, and this is really inexpensive. It's not metal. The entire roll was $12, but these were getting trampled. You know how many deer come through here. And look at this. Can you believe this is what I planted not too long ago? Look how tall they are. So I'm really hoping to get potatoes from this. I've got bottles all around the garden. It might be ridiculous, but I like it. So let's walk out here to the compost. I actually have been digging in the place where I'm letting the compost mature, I guess, and letting things break down. But I want you to see how black this soil is. Look at that. So there's a lot of pine straw on the top, but look at that. I got about 4 buckets to go around the potatoes. And then of course here we have food breaking down. Oh, my squash is blooming out there. That breaks my heart. So that, I'm going to show you the next thing I did, and there's a reason. That squash plant was absolutely gorgeous. And you can see that it's broken off. It makes me so sad that it is out here blooming, and anyway, something I think sat on it or trampled over it. So I made a place where the animals cannot get to my vegetables. Let me show you what I did to keep the animals off of the plants. This is a greenhouse frame, very inexpensive. You can find these on Amazon for about $69 to $89. And I am not using the cover. The cover gets too hot for summertime, but this makes a perfect place to start seedlings. And I got a roll of poultry wire to go all around the edge. So inside here, look at that gourd. That's beautiful. And I have some other seedlings. That's the pitiful looking lettuce that the chipmunk would not leave alone, and I have not seen the chipmunk be able to get to this. We will see. These peppers are pretty pitiful. They're just not growing, but I did read that you could fertilize them and maybe boost them a little bit. I'm hoping the peppers will come back out. Slugs were killing those, and now they are up on the shelf, and I put eggshells around them. I do feel like they're coming back out. It's crazy. Food is hard to grow. And then we have just some other things I had. That's sage, and then that's a pretty plant. I forget what that's called. I'll have to look that up. And then some corn is growing from some corn seeds. But I really do love this. It's fun, and the plan is to homestead in a small space. I need a place that the deer can't run over the top of, and where hopefully I can keep the rabbits out. I'm going to be adding, as I can afford it, more plants back over here. I moved a lot of things from here. The tomato looks good. That's the little Roma, I think that's a Roma tomato plant. And the zinnias are growing back there, but again, I think the slugs just get everything out here. Alright, I'm gonna go because my sweetie is home, and we're gonna go inside and make sub sandwiches. Oh, they're so pretty. Hi there. You want some carrot? Look at this. We have 2 bucks in the backyard. Hi. My goodness, you're friendly. Don't be scared. Come here. I'm just turning my chair around. See, I told you don't be scared. I'm not gonna hurt you. Aren't they beautiful? Look how close he is. Hi there, so pretty. You're just a big baby.
You're so pretty. It's okay. It's alright.